guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome. My name is Radiyah, as you can see from the name of the channel, and then this is Radiyah's POV. Welcome. Here is another greatness of a video, and you know that once you see these glasses come out, we are in a serious, or we are about to have a serious conversation, right? So by the way, I should thank you guys for the love on my last video. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the views. At least, I mean, it's 300 and something now, but I'm still thankful, right? So thank you guys. So let's get right into the video. So guys, let's be honest, not everyone who studied law in Nigeria wants to end up in a courtroom, wearing black and white, arguing for hours, right? Some of us want something different. Some of us want something more aligned with who we are. Some of us even want something that is very, very demure, right? I'm not saying litigation is not demure anyway, but the vibes, you know what I mean. So today I'll be sharing 5 legal career options available for you as a lawyer if litigation is not calling your name, or if litigation is not for you, right? So whether you are done with law school, whether you are waiting for call to bar, you are waiting for, just like I am, right? Or whether you are also like, you've already even been called, I mean, you're already a lawyer, or you just finished from university, this video is for you. So let's dive into the video. Okay guys, so the first point I'll be talking about in this video is working as an in-house counsel. So working as an in-house counsel or as an in-house lawyer simply means that you are working as part of a company and not a law firm, right? So you help the business to manage their risk, to review contracts, and also deal with compliance issues, and basically make sure that the company does not enter gege or shege. So yeah, you are not going to court here, you are just solving issues or legal issues from inside basically. And then companies like tech, or companies in tech, finance, real estate, oil and gas, and stuff, like companies around that actually need in-house counsels, and they always do. So there is a line in that, or there is something for you in there if you are not interested in litigation. And also, if you are interested in something that is more structured and more more like you working with one team, then this is for you. So let's go. So guys, the next option for you, if you are not interested in litigation, is to get into corporate and commercial practice. Now listen to me. I know that being an in-house counsel is also corporate and commercial practice, but this is the law firm side, I mean the law firm angle, right? So this is just for, or is majorly for people that are actually interested in business transactions, structuring companies. I mean, you are interested in helping businesses start. I don't know how else to describe it, but like starting up a business with people that are actually like people starting their business. So you are interested in business structuring, you are interested in mergers, acquisition, raising capital, funding, equity, and stuff like that. Basically, you can go to the corporate commercial practice of law, and then this is almost like you still in private practice. It's not even almost, you are actually still in private practice. It's just that you are not handling court matters, because most law firms have departments, like different departments for different areas of law. So most of them have dispute departments, and they have the commercial area department, I mean the corporate commercial department. So if you are in the corporate commercial department, you are most likely to be handling just the documentary parts of the whole matters, right? While the disputes department will handle matters that has to do with the litigation and litigious matters basically. And then another thing is that you majorly just have to review agreement, review document, draft document, advise startups. Yes, advise startups. You advise a lot in this position or in this particular option. You help companies stay compliant with Nigerian regulations or regulations in Nigeria as a whole. So basically you are almost working as a compliance officer, but not only as a compliance officer, because you work with startups, you help them build their structure and also, you know, help them. But seriously, this role has a lot of potentials, yes, because you can work in different places. Even though you want to actually work in a law firm, or even though you can work in a law firm, there are other aspects or there are other places that you can also get to work and do things like this. But yeah, you should also know that this role has a lot of writing, reading, and, you know, lots of research. But it's very, very interesting. I've not been in those roles, but based on what I've seen in people that are in those roles, and I mean, I read more on like things like this, I have seen that I think it's going to be very interesting. Plus, I mean, I've interned in most of law firms that have this different departments, so I know. Yeah, so let's go. Another option I have for you today is being a compliance and regulatory analyst kind of thing, right? So if you love rules, if you love how they apply across sectors, you know, then this is for you. So companies, especially in banking, finance, fintech, and then telecoms and companies around that, they usually need people to help them stay on top of laws. They usually need people to help them, you know, follow their licensing requirements, regulatory requirements, and, you know, to also help them follow new regulations so that they can know if they are actually like on top of the law. So it's a kind of a legal adjacent role in a way, but it's growing really fast. If you check LinkedIn, you will know that this role is growing really fast, and it's actually a very, very, very nice role, at least based on what I have seen. So, and then in this type of role, you can work in-house and you can even consult as a freelancer for different, you know, startups or multiple startups. So if the law firm or if litigation is not calling your name again, this is another role for you. Thank me later. So guys, the next thing I'll be talking about in this video, or the next option I'll be sharing with you today, is intellectual property law and entertainment law. Yes, so the thing is, you can actually go into intellectual property law alone because it covers both entertainment law and other most things that are entertaining, right? So majorly is for the creatives. I believe intellectual property law, entertainment law, sports law, things like that are for the creatives, are for people that are actually interested in the creative area, right? So if you're interested in music, fashion, you know, publishing, tech products, or anything that just involves creativity, to be honest, IP law is for you. IP law is a strong part. So if you are interested in helping people protect, you know, their brands, because that's the major thing in this part, right? So you help people protect their brands, you help people copyright their work and do licensing agreements and stuff. You basically deal with agreements most of the time. You draft, you review, you check, you like, that's the major thing there, right? And to be honest, guys, between me and you, with the rise of Nollywood, you know, fashion, music, like design, I mean, I'm even talking about fashion design, you know, business, everything in Nigeria, influencers, with the rise and with the eyes of influencers in Nigeria, this option or this role is actually booming, and I think it's a very, very great role for you if you are interested. So you can either work as you can actually work as an in-house counsel for maybe a creative industry or a creative brand or something, and you can also work as a freelancer, just as we've been talking about in other sectors, right? So you can also work as a freelancer, whereby you are just available to anybody, like a musician. So guys, the last point or the last option I'll be sharing with you guys today is legal content creation. / legal education, because legal content creation is just basically content creation, but I mean content creation of the legal aspects of life generally, right? So like, I know that this is new, and I know that most people will not necessarily agree with me, of it being a please, I apologize for the noise, but anyway, most people will not necessarily agree with me like on it being a main job. Yeah, that's the word. So but I think that for content creation itself to be an actual job, like a main job for some people, then legal content creation can also be, even though it's not like yet an established sector, but like people are there and people are doing it, and you can actually, even if you don't use it as your main source of income, you can use it as your side income, side hustle. I mean, Nigeria no come waja. One way does not lead to market. That's right. So guys, you cannot just stay in one place and say, oh, I'm doing one thing, right? So anyway, I digressed. I was actually explaining about the legal content creation thingy. So basically, it is just for people that have passion for simplifying legal terms. If you're actually interested in teaching, but you don't want to be in an actual class, you don't want to like do the whole 9 yards of teaching, right? You can actually do legal content creation. You can create a channel like this and start talking about content. I said content. Start talking about law and the legal aspect of things that you are interested in, right? You can also not necessarily create a channel. You can start talking about it on your social media platforms. I mean, everybody has an account, Instagram, TikTok, and everywhere. So you can start something from there, especially terms or things that you guys, if you are feeling tired, feeling stressed, or feeling just annoyed at the idea of everybody shouting go to court, be a litigator, or go and do litigation or something, then this video is for you. And I really hope this video helps you. And then I hope it helps you to know also that your law degree is not a waste or is not useless if you don't want to be a litigator, right? So explore, do internship, ask questions. Like, this video is actually for me as well, because I'm just going for my call to bar, right? So it's not like I'm here teaching. I'm actually here learning as well, because I made this research as a result of me trying to decide what part to go into and stuff like that. So, and I thought to share with you guys. So anyway, just explore, make more research on things that you are interested in, ask questions, ask people questions, people that are already in this field that we are trying to get into. Ask them questions. There is definitely space for you to be who you want to be. And I'm sorry guys, I'm very sorry for the noise in the background. I'm done. You guys know already, the children on my streets are, but anyway, that is not going to stop me, so we move. So I believe that there is space for everybody, like for your kind of person, for your style, for what you want. So there is space even outside the courtroom, right? It's not everybody that will be in the courtroom. So even all the gist of, oh, your first year, your second year, you have to do it as a litigator. If you can't, or if life does not take you down in that route, what are you gonna do? Nothing, because you are not God. So just make sure that you do what works best for you and what you enjoy. So also let me know in the comment section which of these options fits your vibe, which of it sounds like something that you're interested in, and let's discuss in the comments. To be honest, what do you think about my explanation about each of the options, and what do you think about each of the options? And guys, it's time for you guys to subscribe if you haven't, because why you not subscribe to this channel, please? YouTube has told me that like more than half of you guys that are watching this channel are not subscribed. And why, please? Is it that you don't like my face, which I think is a lie, because bro, are you kidding? Or is it that you don't like my content? Which of it? Please, let's talk sis to bro. And then also guys, you know why I say hi guys all the time? Because YouTube has also told me that more than 70% of the people that watch my channel are actually male. And it's very funny, because I actually thought girls watch my channel more, but apparently the males are loving the vlogs and the videos. So anyway, thank you to my guys once again. Well, thank you to my girls too, because I know there are 1 or 2 girls here as well. Thank you all. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for the love. Kindly share whenever you see this video, please guys. But seriously, share, like, comment. Even if you have nothing to say, just drop a love comment. I mean, you love the content, right? You definitely do. So subscribe. Tell your sister to subscribe. Tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your brother's brother, tell your stepsister. everybody to subscribe. Thank you guys, and I will see you in my next greatness of a video. Bye guys.